Not for the first time. Tops left after 12 darts for Lisa Ashton in a leg. And that scoring prowess is very much there.
22.
And it's just
Lisa
outpowering Laura
40.
Turner at this present moment in time. 2 10s.
Game shot
And then
the third
finds a
leg,
double
Lisa
5
Ashton.
last dart in hand. There could have been a temptation, or some players at least would have been tempted possibly to have bust the score there if they weren't
Fourth
feeling
leg
too
is Lisa to
confident.
throw
But
first.
Lisa
Game
persevered.
on.
She pinned the target.
If you chose to, but Laura now really needs to find that treble 20. Another treble would be great.
85. Lisa requires 64.
So Lisa now with a chance of this 64. So double 8 now for the match. And
Game
finds it with a
shot, and the
third
match,
dart.
Lisa Ashton.
And that's a super start for Lisa Ashton.
Leaves herself on a 2-darter upon her return. Winstanley just looking to apply as much pressure as possible.
Just taking her time, making a
58.
choice.
Kirsty require 82.
Doesn't leave herself a finish. And she's just realised that. So Kirsty will come back if she doesn't take this out now.
Double 10 to level proceedings up. Double 10
Game shot
got.
the second leg.
And level we are one apiece.
Didn't pay off. So Lorraine, a shot at this 120. That's a great start. 20 now for tops for a 3-1 victory.
80. Kirsty
Just
require
above the wire.
4.
A match start has come and gone for Lorraine Winstanley, but are we heading all the way? Double 1. 1 left.
Game
And
shot
found.
the fourth leg. Kirsty Vinan.
2-2, we head the distance.
Treble 20. She'll stay there. Can't find the treble 20, so all she can do is set
56.
it up
Lorraine
and
require
hope
36.
that she gets a chance to return. With Lorraine on 36, double 18.
Game shot.
It
And
is a
match, Lorraine
win
Winstanley.
for Lorraine to kick things off in Group B, and at times she was sparkling, she was brilliant, she was showing some of her best. Turner here, 134 to level this game up at 1 apiece, and if she doesn't take it, O'Sullivan's back for tops for 2-0.
$54. Rian, you require 40.
So tops now for Rianne.
Game
for
shot, second
2-0
leg,
lead.
Rian O'Sullivan.
Takes that with her first start. Doubles proving to be a bit of an issue. So double 4 now for Laura to take her first leg of this match.
3.
But she can't find it, so Rianne gets another
Rian,
chance
you
at
require
this.
4.
5 opportunities have come and gone, and so O'Sullivan looking at
Game
double
shot,
2,
and the match,
and eventually
Rian
gets the
O'Sullivan.
double 2, which seals a 3-0 win. So Ashton here looking at double 10 to move 2-1 to the good, up for 5s. Just underneath, and so Winstanley will get an opportunity to get the break here. She needs one at some point to win the contest, and if she can get it now, she'll have the darts in the next to wrap it up. She's going to get 2 at double 8.
Game
Well,
shot
what a
the third leg,
contest
Lorraine
this is becoming,
Winstanley.
and Lorraine Winstanley has form about being involved in thrilling matches on this particular
Fourth leg
stage.
is
She was
Lorraine to throw
involved in a
first. Game on.
thrilling game against Fallon Sherrick.
For tops. Can't be done. So looking to set it up
83.
to
Lisa,
maybe
you require
have
48.
the opportunity.
So to take us all the way, it's double 16.
Game shot in the fourth
No
leg,
mistake.
Lisa Ashton.
Lorraine can only hit big and then hope there's going to be 3 more misses on the Lancashire Rose. It's a very treacherous game to play.
44.
But she's having to roll the dice
59.
She is
Lisa,
hoping
you acquire 16.
that Ashton can miss 3 more here. But the
Game
Lancashire
start, and
Rose
the match, Lisa
pins with
Ashton.
aplomb and she moves on to 4 points. The perfect start. Apparently, it's actually his appearance here at the Super Series, him and Justin's appearance here, have actually made column inches in the Gibraltarian newspapers.
Very interesting.
49. Rianne, you acquire 86.
So 86 now for Rianne. Treble 18 being the shot. Finds it. Double 16.
Game shot in the first
And
leg.
takes
Rianne
it with the
O'Sullivan.
second dart. Takes the first leg.
In a real handy suit. But talking about leaving it handy, careful
140.
of not catching
Kirsty acquires
Rianne, and you leave
67.
yourself tops after 12.
For 67 now for Kirsty. Double 8. And it's a must hit for Kirsty. Double 4 then. Last chance scenario maybe.
63.
Can't find it, so a chance
you
for
acquire
Rianne
40.
to take this 3-0. Tops then.
Game
Takes it
shot
with the first
and the match,
start.
Rianne O'Sullivan.
And a superb 3-0 victory there. All Lorraine can try and do now is put in a big score. She can't leave herself
60.
a finish.
Laura, you
So
acquire
another opportunity
32.
for Laura to wrap up the match.
It's double 8.
Game shot
And Laura
the match,
Turner
Laura
is
Turner.
eventually on the board. She gets the better of Lorraine Winstanley by 3 legs to 2.
Level 20.
What a difference that
57. Kirsty, you acquire
60
116.
could make for Vinan. 116 then to move 2-0 to the good and to move in a leg of her first win of the night. And it would mean that everybody would have picked something up from this evening. 59 left, so the single 19 will leave her tops. Tops it is for a 2-0 lead and the first topper of the night.
Game shot in the
There
second
it
leg.
is.
Kirsty Vinan.
Taken with clinical conviction from Kirsty Vinan. No one left after a dozen darts to get back on the board to reduce the gap back down to 2-1.
$140. Lisa, you acquire 101.
Pressures this 101. Double 16.
Game shot in
Finds
the third
it.
leg. Lisa Ashton.
And gets her first leg on the board in this match.
Well, like London buses, you wait all night for 1 ton plus checkout and then all of a sudden 2 come in as many legs.
Fourth leg is Kirsty to throw first. Game on.
Well, it's not to be this time. So Kirsty,
60.
a chance
Kirsty,
for
you acquire
tops.
40.
And her first win of this evening. Can she bounce it off the barrel? A deep breath. And
Game
finds
shot
it with
and
a
the
third
match.
dart.
Kirsty Vinan.
Gets the points on the board. That will give us some confidence. A great game there from both girls.
Well, Lorraine's left herself first to a finish.
41.
And she's
Lorraine,
going
you
to
acquire
get 6
103.
from this 103 to take the opening leg of the contest. Triple 17 gives herself a dart at double 60, but it's
87.
just on the inside.
She will be back. Rianne looking to pressurise this.
140. Lorraine, you acquire 16.
And she does just that. Will she get a chance? Double 8 then. For Lorraine. Double 4. Double 2. That's some way off.
Game
But she
shot
finds
in the first
it
leg. Lorraine Winstanley.
with her third dart.
If Winstanley cannot find a match-saving 104. Looking to find the treble there to leave herself double 60, just wide into the 4. And so OSullivan just waiting around in the background, not looking at the board,
64.
staring intently at her
Rianne
flight.
required 12.
And she'll be hoping to take flight and take the points in this fixture. Double 6 and now double 3 for win number 3.
Game chart.
And Rianne OSullivan, the Women's Week 1 champion, is going about her business beautifully. A few weeks ago for the first round of Tour Championship action, and you get to see kind of the ins and outs of how they're getting those events on ahead of the expanded Global Championship at the end of the year.
125, Kirsty 120.
So treble 20 now for Kirsty. If she finds it, a single 20. Well, she nearly busts it there. Manages to get away with that. Steps away from the oche, composes herself. Double top. And she finds it. That's good composure there from Kirsty Vinan.
Reduce the deficit back down to 1, but she's going to have to take it out with Vinan left on a double to win it.
So 20 or the treble 20. Goes into the treble 5. Always a danger if you're going for the treble 20. Sometimes you're just best going for the big number.
49. Kirsty required 32.
And so this for the match for 4 points overnight. And to reverse a couple of opening defeats with a couple of wins to end. Double 8 is fouled, and Kirsty Vinan has turned her fortunes around on this opening night. OSullivan first to a finish, but what kind of pressure can Ashton apply? She finds a triple with the last start to leave herself on 156. OSullivan looking at 142. The bullseye leaves double 60. Well, that is out of the top draw from Rianne OSullivan.
Thinking to leave herself a chance for this 170.
$98. Rian, you require 48.
Well, this has been blisteringly good. Average right now of 101.5.
Game chart.
Rianne OSullivan showing why she is a champion in this building. A 3-0 win against Lisa Ashton, who didn't even get given the opportunity to put her foot wrong. It kick-started with a 142 checkout, and then it finished off with a couple of brilliant legs from there. Welcome back to the MODUS Super Series, where Thursday night's action in Group B has come to a close, and it saw Rianne OSullivan win all 4 of her games. A 3-0 success against Lisa Ashton, the last of which had the best performance of the night, an average in excess of 98. So this is how the table looks then, following the end of the first day's worth of action, and Rianne OSullivan sitting pretty at the top of the table.